But
Yeah, I don't have a car, but Runts has a white van. He says he does pretty good with in front of schools.
Jesus.
Is that the one with the
Jesus
ice
H.
cream
Criminy.
sticker on the side?
That's the one. You know about his van? Yeah, Runts got a
Yeah.
van.
I fell for that trick once.
Plays green sleeves as it's going down the road.
they said she fell for that trick once.
That is not a funny joke, guys.
No, it isn't, because once I found out what the deal was, I carved my initial on his chest.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Wow!
You'll remember that for a while.
Wow!
Dirty. All right, so who's starting? Whoever's right after me should be the one starting.
That would be Lazar.
Okay, so I am Lazar, and I play the sorcerer in the group.
AKA the
Warhawk.
Silver Fox. Sorry.
I'm Warhawk. I play a rear guard of the Sea Fiend, the War Priest Cleric, the healer group.
I'm Vey, I play the ranger, and Boris is my companion.
I'm Berserker. I play as Arveldir, the thief and assassin of the group. Or the rogue and assassin of the group.
The assassin of the group.
The
He
assassin.
hasn't killed us yet.
The loot assassin.
Hey,
Be right back real quick.
Definitely the loot assassin.
hush now, young one. Don't reveal my secrets.
And I am Dirt. Big Dirt the Daring, the fighter of the group. And the one that keeps these guys alive. From week to week, you see me do it. You know. Big Dirt is the man.
Again, I spelled this shit through the internet.
The legend. Okay, so last week, we started out in the caverns of the Wave Echo Cave. We were wandering around looking for cannonball, looking for things to that our thief there, Arveldir, could steal.
Unbelievable.
When we got into a fight with a metric shit ton of zombies, because Arveldir wasn't being cautious with the lights, he almost cost the party our lives. When out of nowhere, when we're in the fight with these zombies, out of nowhere comes this crazy flaming skull, right? He just showed up and wanted in on the action.
Thanks, Urgent Puddle, for the follow. I appreciate
But anyway, at the end of that fight, it was a pretty brutal fight, and the party was in really rough shape. But due to the orgasmically good fighting
Here it goes.
by Dirt the Daring, the party was able to smite their enemies.
Fucking bullshit.
But in the end, Rogar was lying on the floor, grievously injured. He may have met Tyr if it were not for the loving care he received from Big Dirt the Daring. And after all that,
I think I just threw up in my mouth.
after all that, we started to look around the cave a little bit more, see what we could find.
Now, Kurt, I thought you had preferences for little boys, but now you're going for ugly dragons?
It doesn't
What's
matter,
the deal?
man. Hey, you know,
Hey, the small
Oh.
rogue wasn't available.
They're just like
So he went for the big ugly dragon.
pretty much just need a heartbeat at this point, man.
That was
Lowered
the thing, there was no heartbeat.
expectations. You were still, technically, you were still warm, so all good.
Wow.
He did say he was some new strange religion from another world. Oh, wait, never mind. That's for another game. Thanks again, Urgent Puddle. I appreciate it. All right, so I'll put you guys back on the map, and you guys are here. I believe you guys were deciding on going west. You guys could go east. You could go south. You could go north. So this is basically a hub where you can go in any direction. You guys all had. Did you guys say that you took a rest also, right? So you guys used your hit die healing.
Yeah, I think short
Yeah.
rest.
Okay. So you guys kind of blanked. You guys kind of dozed off for a couple minutes during your short rest because you guys just about had your faces melted, from that flaming skull.
Fireball.
right off the bat, fireball. So you guys basically had a short rest. Everybody kind of dozed off, and whenever everyone awoken from your short rest, beside each of you, there is a small gift that is actually wrapped in a colorful, bright paper, and even has a little bow on top, little ribbon, little bow, and it looks like it looks like there is a sort of like a mole hole beside each gift. I'd say about the hole's about a foot and a half in diameter. So it's not a massive hole, but it's a small hole. And there's a gift beside each hole. And
I didn't do that right. Dirt, what did you do this time?
What are the XP potions?
I don't know.
It must have been the assless trap guy.
And there's one next to each of us?
One next to each one of you, yep.
Oh, wow.
There's one gift.
Is there one for Boris, or
there
just one between
there is
us?
even one next to Boris.
Oh, let it be a Santa hat.
Boris is ecstatic. He's saying, "Mommy, open up my present, because if I open it up, I'm gonna destroy the gift."
I'm gonna sniff mine.
Smells dirty.
I pick mine up and start ripping the paper off. I don't do anything.
Whoa, wait a minute. You don't know where these came from? You don't know if they're magical or
They're
cursed or
Christmas
whatever?
presents.
I'm going to check mine for traps.
But they don't have Christmas in Dungeons and Dragons.
You said it smelled dirty. I'm assuming something much worse than dirt.
Yeah, I don't check mine or anything. I just.
I don't mean dirt like floor. I mean dirt.
It's just a small, thin wooden box, like a real thin wood.
Rogar wants to do detect magic on this stuff before you guys start playing around with stuff.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody else opens
Too
it
late,
first.
mine's open.
Could you imagine Boris sitting down with that gift in his lap, clawing at that thing, trying to get it open?
Can I use? Can I
Yeah,
use
he's got
passive
ribbons.
investigation to check for traps?
Sure, you can check for traps, Arveldir.
Can I use my passive investigation?
Passive, sure, you can use passive, and you
17.
detect nothing. But there are these 6 holes besides each of you, and it is kind of crazy how these things got there.
Do I hear or smell anything from these 6 holes?
You heard nothing, you smelled nothing, you saw nothing.
This is bad magic, guys.
First thing that comes to mind: put my dick in the box.
Oh my gosh.
Well, at least you are happy with yours.
I sit down and start doing my ritual for detect magic. Day.
It is definitely magical, and each box glows with magic. A very divine magic, I might say. And you can see that there's quite a bit of there's some ores around each of the players. But Arveldir, that dagger is really got a very strong, but it's not a radiant. It is more of a necrotic type of aura around that dagger. Yeah, that dagger is really magical. But I mean, you can see that people have potions, scrolls. The silver fox has got like a magical fake hip, stuff like
Right.
My feather beard is actually glowing.
that. What's that?
It's a
Jefferson?
fake hip with long strider.
It is.
Are all the boxes glowing the
Long
same
strider.
color, or are they different colors of the boxes?
No, they're all different. Each box is different colors. Different types of, there's some tinsels, and it's like a Christmas present.
Keyword Christmas present. Let's open it up.
I'm just trying to give you a visual representation. It looks sort of like what a Christmas gift would be. Christmas is still a week away, so you guys are pretty much out of luck. Hopefully we'll have a massive Christmas gift for you next week if I make the trip and can get back in time.
Still waiting on
So is
everybody
any
else
of
to
this
open
bad
theirs.
magic that I see?
It's all divine.
Except all
for
divine.
the necrotic dagger that is on Arveldir's side.
Arveldir, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to open mine up, but I'm going to hold a reaction to run the fuck away if anything bad happens with the box or anything serious, right?
Okay.
Hold the reaction.
Are these small boxes or large boxes?
They're a small box. They would probably
So like
be
nothing
about
like a weapon or anything with
6 inches
in it,
wide.
but-
I don't know.
Could you fit a bow in it?
Could be a box of holding. We don't know. It's about the box is about 4 to 5 inches wide. You know, it's a perfect square box. 4 to 5
Is it
inches
shaped-
on each side.
Is it shaped like a pony?
It is not shaped like a pony, Bay.
Oh.
I want a pony for Christmas. A Ford Mustang.
What is this Ford Mustang that you speak of?
A horse.
Yeah, the horse, they call them Ford.
Yeah.
They're like totally overthinking this. So funny.
Alright, Rogar's gonna open his box.
Finally.
Alright, poof. The box disintegrates, and as you open it up, it's like a gust of wind pops out of the box as soon as you remove the lid and look down inside. A bunch of glitter, a bunch of stars fly out of it, and you feel a boon from the heavens. You get +1 to everything tonight, Rogar.
Ah.
And I think I heard the old Silver Fox say that he opened his up as well. So
I
same.
was waiting until the end. but-
Oh, well. So Rogar, you feel blessed.
Okay.
You know, Dave, I'm going to throw caution to the wind and just open mine up. Oh, but actually, I'm going to go stand next to Rogar and then open it up.
No.
Yeah, mine's already open.
Vey, you feel the same. You see, glitter, a little bit of sparklers coming out of your box. You are also blessed from the heavens. +1 tonight for you.
You said to everything?
+1 to, it's like a boon from the heavens. +1 to hit,
Okay.
saving throws, initiative, all that good stuff.
Alright.
And
I'll
I
put
got
that to modifier my initiative roll now.
That is compliments of West River Rat.
Well, thank you, West River Rat.
All right.
Now, is it from him or his character? Do we owe him any money?
No, you do not.
Okay, I'll open mine.
+1. Poof. Fireworks. Flames shoot out of your box.
Oh.
Kind of almost catch your feathers on fire. Your feather beard that you still have that I have not forgotten about.
Yeah, I'm honestly considering keeping mine.
That was nice of the mole people.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Same for you, Arveldir. A green gas cloud pops out of yours.
You're poisoned.
+1. +1 to all sets. Everybody gets a boon. BigDirt, did you open your box? Did Boris open his box? He's clawing at his box.
Yeah, he's still struggling with the ribbon.
He's getting pissed off, Vey. You might want to go over there and help him.
Yeah, he's jumping up and down on it now. I'll open it.
And
Same thing
yeah,
with
Dave.
Boris.
I said YOLO and open mine.
Dirt, you shrink to about 6 inches tall.
Sweet.
I'm kidding. No, your box coughs several times, Dirt, and then you feel a boon from the heavens as well.
Nice.
A bunch of smoke, soot, and ash flies out of your box as you open the lid.
Yeah, you almost made me choke to
It's
death on
full
one
of
of my
coal.
Altoids, man. What's wrong with you?
It coughs several times, and then Dirt, you are also blessed from the heavens.
Yeah, it's full of
Isn't that
coal.
nice?
That's the dust.
Alright, so there you go. Everybody
Dave,
gets a
we
boon
we
from
have
the
these
heavens
extra
tonight.
things. I'd like to search the room, see if there's any more inconsistencies with the room from when we left it.
The inconsistencies as in... Like you want
More
to...
holes anywhere, or
Oh, well, the room is pretty big. So, I mean, there is there's this eastern exit. There's also this other eastern exit that actually goes into the wall. There's the southern exit, which is here. There's the western exit, where you guys have already come from. That had a bunch of ghouls.
actually, we came from down here.
Oh, yeah, the south, yeah.
I was wondering, do we ever see like piles of poop or whatever from the creatures that we fight?
You don't know. You haven't really noticed it.
Wow, everything poops.
Let's check the other side, old man.
I got your back.
I need your light. Yeah, back. I want to check up north here.
Why don't you have a light spell?
Someone wants to cast light spell. I mean, they can,
I think he asked you why you didn't have the light spell.
because that was dirt steel.
Ooh.
No, this is as far as I go. I'm not going any further.
Dave, can I cross this machinery over at under it? What?
Sure. Yeah, there's several spots that's, where you're able to, kind of limbo under it. Sure.
Is this a dead person that I see up here?
Yeah, it's a pile of bones basically. No flesh. This corpse has been dead for several hundred years, at least. You start working your way to the northern chamber of this cavern area, and you see that there's a couple of cubby holes in the west. Keith, thank you very much for the follow, Keith.
Shit.
And then
No problem.
there's also another chamber where the water had once flowed. It's going to the north, going into pure darkness. And then there's a couple natural kind of cubby holes in the area.
Oh,
Oh.
I see something.
Hey, what's that
Ooh.
behind you?
Look what you found. Vay, you found a chest.
Just
Vay definitely found chest.
I turn and look for the rogue. Where is he? Arveldir! Over here.
Yes.
I
Do
found
your
the
job.
chest.
Do your job.
I look at Vay and I say, I have a feeling we shouldn't trust Arveldir near any kind of treasure.
Yeah, we'll
Uh-oh.
keep an eye on him.
Dave shifted the map again.
Not trying to call anybody a thief or anything, but
Alright. Passive investigation to check for traps. 17.
You're good. Looks clear.
I'd like to put on my bomb rescue suit and tell everybody to evacuate the area.
Your hazmat.
And my hazmat. like that's gonna do if there's a fireball spell waiting for me. Alright. I'm gonna open up the chest.
Okay, so as you open it up, there is a beam of light that comes out of the chest, and inside this chest, as you kind of glance down and look inside, you see there is what appears to be a horn, and it looks like the tusk, the possible tusk of some possibly a water creature or maybe some large land creature. And it is actually sitting on a small, I would say a small pedestal, or sort of like a little mini weapon rack, where the horn is actually sitting on top of this.
Well, we all know how Arveldir likes his horns.
Can I see this from here? Or do I...
Sure, you can. Yeah, everybody can see the light coming up.
Oh, about the horn.
Sure, you can kind of glance in there and see it from where you're at.
Alright, about
Come
how
look at
big
this.
is it? How
Hey.
long? How big around?
It's probably it's probably about a foot long. About a foot and a half long.
Do I recognize
so
the
not gonna
creature
comment.
that it is from?
You can give me a nature check.
Alright.
If my tech magics last for 10 minutes, what type of glow is it? Is
It
magical
is-
or
Definitely glowing. It definitely has an aura to it. That's for sure.
good, bad?
It is definitely a magical aura. It gives you the presence of thunder.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
Alright, passive investigation on seeing if the actual horn is rigged.
It does not look to be rigged. It appears to be just sitting in the chest. And for Vey, it appears to be that this is probably from one of the large land type of mammals that you've only seen in drawings. And you remember these long tusks. Well, this is a portion of one of those tusks, but you're able to tell that, from the color and the texture of it, and reading and from previous texts that you've read, it's probably from a land mammal that is not from around here.
Yeah, I've seen this tusk before, but I have no idea what creature it
And
comes
it's
from.
also it also has several like sort of inlaid engravings around it that has silver. So there's like sort of has several rings on it, gold and silver rings too.
Can I do nature
With
to...
lightning bolts and clouds with lightning coming out of the that's all of the different little icons on this
two
on
things.
this item.
I'm gonna do a nature roll to see if I recognize what animal this is from. I'm probably not
Why
gonna
would
get
you
it.
do that? Why would you not take the word of the ranger druid?
Because I told him that it was from an animal that I have seen before, but I don't know what it is.
We're both elves, it's only the reasonable thing. I'll do a nature check to see if I recall what it is.
Okay. Same. You as Vey tells you about this, you're able to remember also seeing something like this, and as your part of your studies is the identification of like vulnerable spots on different creatures and whatnot. So yeah, you don't know the name of it, but you've seen this before.
Alright, what is the value of the horn? $1 million question.
It appears to hold value for sure. Probably quite a bit of value.
Well, I tell him it's obviously magical and it has to do with thunder. So
It
Of
is
course,
inlaid with
of course.
gold, silver. It has a like a beautiful leather strap engraved with more markings on it that you can kind of throw over your shoulder.
Damn, I wish there was a streetwise skill. Could use it to...
Has a small little mouthpiece on the end of it. Looks like you can blow it.
Guys,
I think
I'm
we
not
should.
quite sure what it is, but my intuition says that we should be very careful with it.
Well, why don't we have Lazar do a 10-minute ritual to do identify on it?
Because Lazar doesn't have that ritual.
Oh.
Bum bum bum.
That sucks. Well, it's magical. That's all I can help you with.
And it's actually probably it actually yields more of an aura than that dagger that is on Arveldir.
It's very powerful magic.
I should have